Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Steelers is expected to hire Arthur Smith. I don't know if it's fully official yet, but it said the Steelers are expected to hire Arthur Smith as the offensive coordinator. It hasn't been officially yet, by the team doing a little press conference and signing of things, but that is a speculation. The NFL reported, and a lot of media sources have been reporting as well. Former Falcons head coach is coming to Pittsburgh, and a lot of the fans made him the most hated individual already. And Acrisure, Acrisure, I don't like saying Acrisure, Heinz Field, or formerly known as Heinz Field, making the most hated man there already. He just got the job. The job is legit if it's already certain. But I feel like the fans are looking at it from a perspective of like want to see the offense improve. And they saw what the Falcons' offense looked like last year. He had his moments here and there in the run scheme, but overall, kind of was like down. But I think Arthur Smith as an offensive coordinator would be better. And a lot of people said, well, he was calling the plays over there, so he kind of was the coordinator. But technically, no, because you're the play caller, right? But you still have to run the whole entire football team. You're the head coach as well, so you got to wear that hat as well. Some guys are just better at just being one thing. Being an offensive coordinator is worrying about the offense. And some guys can do all together. You can run the whole entire team and be a play caller on one side of the ball as well. So Arthur Smith is one of those guys, kind of like Josh McDaniels. He's a good offensive coordinator. We've seen what he did with Tom Brady, and also with Mac Jones being a Pro Bowler, and they went 10-7 that year. Then he left. You see the Patriots offense just drop off, and then you see him go become the coach for the Raiders, and it don't work out too well like that. It don't work out at all because he can be the play caller, but he cannot run the whole team because he's not had a leadership mentality and that type of style to be able to do that. So he's better as a coordinator. Some guys are just better as coordinators. It's okay, just like Vic Fangio. With the Dolphins, good job defensively. He did with the Broncos, good job defensively as well. But as coach, it didn't work out too well. But as a coordinator, he's very good. Very good. Just like, what's his name? I had the name. Rex Ryan. Coach Rex Ryan, very good defensive coordinator. Very good defensive coordinator. The head coach, he had his moments here and there with the Jets, getting to the AFC title game and stuff. But overall, you look at his whole landscape of his coaching career. As a head coach, he hasn't had the best success, of course. But he's great as a defensive coordinator, great as a coordinator. Some guys are just better at being one thing, too, as well. So maybe Arthur Smith is one of those guys. Because we've seen with the Titans, he was there. Derrick Henry rushed for 2,000 yards. A.J. Brown and those guys. Ryan Tannehill was playing phenomenal football, Pro Bowl level football as well, and got them to the first seed. Some big playoff wins as well too. They got to the playoffs multiple times and stuff, and it's just like making things happen. So I think give him an opportunity, a chance to maybe bounce back this year with the Steelers. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes with some of the schemes and stuff he had planned. Of course, he loved running the football, very run-based type of offense. You're gonna get the guys the ball. A lot of the fans didn't like the way he utilized, of course, Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson had a few less, I think they say like 5 or 10 less, 10 less touches than Chris McCaffrey. They were utilizing him both in the pass game and the run game, but fans wanted to utilize him more and more and more and stuff as well. So that's a little debatable if you want to go with that. And then Kyle Pitts wasn't utilized a lot either, of course, and Drake London too as well. But was that more of Arthur Smith play calling, or was that more of not having the right quarterback? Not having, you had Marcus Mariota. No offense to Mariota, but having Marcus Mariota and having Taylor Heineke, who he was banged up most of the time when he was with the Falcons last year. And then you have Desmond Ridder, who throwing picks left and right, turn the ball over. So is that really more of just not having the right personnel to do it, to get the ball to those guys? And maybe that's in the case, but he did also, of course, employ those guys and put those guys as the quarterback. So it's kind of his fault a little bit too as well with that. And I know our quarterback room was not the best in the world, but I think overall it's a better quarterback room than the Falcons had. So we'll see how things go. But hopefully Arthur Smith can go out there and just, run the football very effectively to make the job easier for the quarterback, whoever quarterback that they're starting. If it's Mason Rudolph coming back, I have a video coming out later today about Mason Rudolph, will he return or not. That video was recorded on, I think, on Monday. I think Sunday or Monday, so it's already pre-recorded and stuff, so I don't know why. I don't think I mentioned anything about the offensive coordinator or anything in that. If I did, it's a pre-recorded video. And we also have Kenny Pickett there too as well. The team still has him on the roster. Mr. Trubisky most likely will be cut probably in the coming months. We'll see what happens. I don't know if the Steelers going to draft a quarterback or bring a veteran quarterback in, another guy in to compete for the top job and stuff. But having a run scheme, of course, our defense is going to show up. And one thing about the Steelers, I love about the Steelers is that they go out there, they're a structured organization. So we're not going to ever have a bad year. We might have a year when we miss the playoffs by a game, or we might have a year where we make the playoffs first round exit a few times this past past 4 years we've been doing and stuff. We had the playoff exit against the Browns, against the Chiefs, and now against the Bills and stuff. But the Steelers never lose enough games to be like, terrible, which is a good thing, but also it's a little thing like you never gonna be able to get it on high draft picks is all, because you're not really losing a lot of games. I think the last time the Steelers had a top 5 pick was Terry Bradshaw, and Terry Bradshaw hasn't played with the Steelers since like the 70s. So the Steelers haven't really have a top 5 pick or one of those high picks, real high picks. I ain't talking about like 15, 16. I'm talking about like a top pick in a while. I know Big Ben was a top pick, but that was a while ago too as well. But it just was like the Steelers don't lose enough games to get there. And I don't want us to lose enough games to be there too either, because you don't want to losing culture around your team. But we just got to find a way to hit off in a draft. You got to find a way to draft the right guy, draft certain guys, and bring those guys in or trade up. Remember the Chiefs did it. Chiefs had a winning record. It was 11-5. Andy Reid said, "Man, that's our guy. We need a quarterback. We know Alex Smith is a good quarterback. Good, but he's not good enough to get us to the Super Bowl. He's good enough to get us to the playoffs. Maybe a playoff win here and there, but not good enough to get us to the Super Bowl." So they went out there and they said, "Hey, forget it, man. We're gonna trade up in the draft to get that the kid Mahomes." And look at how it's playing off. 4 Super Bowls in was it 6 years? 4 Super Bowls in 6 years for the Chiefs. And Mahomes starting was like it's 4 out of the 5 years, or 4 out of the 6 years, something like that. I think I got it wrong. I think he went to the Super Bowl his second year. He went to the Super Bowl his second year. He went to the Super Bowl his 3rd year, and he went to the Super Bowl his 5th year and 6th year. So yeah, He's trying to go back to back this time and win it. I mean, when he went back to back last time, he lost to the Bucks. This time he's trying to go back to back and win it. So we're gonna see what happens. But hey, sometimes you gotta go out there and trade up for a guy and just go out there. If you know that guy is your guy, go and get him like that. Instead of just waiting and seeing people fall to you, no, go and get him. So we'll see the Steelers do that in the draft. They want to trade up for Jaden Daniels or trade up for somebody in the draft to bring to the roster. But I think Coach Arthur Smith is gonna do a solid job. In my opinion, I'm gonna give the rating of this signing, if it is official and stuff, and we find out more about it. I know the NFL announced it, and a lot of different media outlets announced this too. So I'm thinking it's official. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 or 7 out of 10, like around that range. 6.5, 7 out of 10. So I think it's a solid, a pretty good hiring like that. The Steelers want to get back to that style they used to win, which was running the football and get after the quarterback. All the Super Bowl and throughout history, a lot of teams, when you can run the football and get to the quarterback, you're usually going to win like that. We see most of the teams that win the Super Bowl. I think the Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl is the last Super Bowl that we've seen with there's like high power offenses. Most of the time we see a dominating defense is going out there destroying. The Rams game, the defense was battling against each other, but the quarterbacks made plays here and there. But the defense was battling against each other in that game right there, and it came down to Aaron Donald making a defensive stop as well. And then you see the Super Bowl before that, which was what I think that was the. Who was that? Who was before that? It was the Chiefs? Oh yeah, the Chiefs. It was the Chiefs and the Buccaneers in that Super Bowl, and you just see the defense, Buccaneers defense, just shut down Mahomes and went out there and just got after him. His O-line was banged up too as well, but the defense went out there and got after him and made a lot of plays. So it really comes down to the defense is most of the time and running the football. You're able to run the football. Playoff time, you're gonna have to be able to do that. Arthur Smith is very good and scheming the run up and making things happen. Hopefully he utilizes playmakers more than he did like last year and stuff, but we're going to see what happens. But that's all I got for the video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of the signing, if the signing is official. If it's not, then we'll have to worry about it. But I think it's official because everybody's been announcing it and stuff. So let me know down below, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.